I never really tried to, like, I don't really care, you know? I don't really care what people's opinions are about stuff. But I don't know, they probably do think about that stuff. But the thing is that a lot of my music is heartfelt and it's real, but then there's a lot of my music that's completely fictional and, you know, me as a character, which is just like a fun way to write. Like, I just really enjoy putting myself in a place that I would never normally be, or that I never will be, or I never was, you know what I mean? So just to become somebody that you're not is kind of interesting when writing a song. You don't have to go through what you're writing about to write about it, which I think is kind of interesting, and people don't really think about that a lot, you know, so I try to take advantage of that.
How do you describe your sound? Because I mean, seeing you and hearing your voice are two totally different things, yet they work so well together.
Yeah.
So how do you describe your sound to maybe someone who hasn't heard it?
I never know how to describe it, because I don't have a sound. And I feel like the people who think I do have a sound are wrong. I feel like if you think I have a sound, like, don't listen anymore, because I don't want to fit into a box. I don't want to be a genre. I think, like I say all the time, like, if it's a good song, it's a good song. It doesn't matter where it fits. You know, if you like it, you like it. You know? Yeah. So I have no idea. I think it's for the listener to decide, kind of.
I know, watching past interviews and listening to your stuff and looking at your stuff online, that you are an artist and somebody who really gets inspiration from anything and anything. You can get inspiration from a bag, like you were saying in one thing. You can get inspiration from a person, from a friend. But what really stood out to me is that so many people want to focus on you being 16 and you being 16 at this point in your life and being in this career. Is that frustrating that so many people want to focus on that and maybe take away from the bigger picture of things?
I mean, I get it. It's understandable. I mean, I feel like automatically when you hear somebody's age, you want to know how. I mean, even when I meet, I don't know, it's weird. Like, you just kind of get, you don't think of it from their point of view. So I get it, and it's understandable, and it's cool. Like, people think I'm cooler for being younger and being good at stuff, or like to them being good at it. I'm just like, I think age doesn't matter at all. You could be good at whatever, whenever, you know, like. And it's the same with pain. You can feel any pain at any point in your life. It doesn't matter. Like, the amount of heartbreak that a toddler can feel, you know, if you trip and you scrape your knee, that your whole day is like, your heart is broken, dude. Like, so for somebody to say that somebody can't be upset or sad or depressed at a young age is just ridiculous, you know? And especially now with, like, everything so reachable, like the internet is so right there. It's just like, I don't know. So I think it's like, it's weird because people are sometimes surprised that I'm 16, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, there's so many like 14, like 13, 15, 16-year-olds that are like incredible at what they love. Why is it surprising to you? You know, there's so many that are just like bomb.
Yeah. Are we okay? I know that's obviously picking up in the background, but are we okay? We'll keep it rolling.
Her audio is audible.
You hear a bit of background noise, but
Okay. Sorry, I just don't want to take away from you.
Yeah,
honestly.
All good.
You've had the opportunity to already work with some pretty incredible artists.
I was like, I thought it was a person.
Khalid was an amazing collaboration. How did that happen, and what was that like working with him?
Khalid, well, that was such a genuine thing, man. Like, because I remember hearing Location basically right when it came out in 2016. I don't remember when it came out, but I remember hearing it right when it came out on like SoundCloud, and I remember being like, whew, and I looked up his name on like Apple, Spotify, nothing at all. Literally absolutely nothing. And then it was only on SoundCloud, whatever. And then I looked up his name on Twitter, and he already had followed me. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then he DM'd me, and he was like, I'm such a fan of yours. Like, Ocean Eyes is so beautiful. Here's my number, da, da, da. And we started talking. And at the time, he lived in El Paso, but he was gonna move to LA soon. So he was just like, I don't have friends out there really, but we should hang out. And then he, of course, became him. Which was obviously gonna happen, like, it was so clear to everybody around him, but he just, I mean, Lovely came about just because I was just like, come over. him and my brother and me, we just sat in my brother's room, we just wrote the song. And it wasn't really like planned out, it wasn't like a session, it wasn't really anything. It was just, let's hang out with this friend that's just genuinely our friend and create with him, you know? It was really like, it was real.
I mean, that collaboration was killer, and it made me wonder down the line, like, is there someone else you have your eyes set on that you would love to work with, that you feel that you would maybe have a similar vibe with? If so, who and why?
I mean, there's tons of people I would love to collaborate with. But I don't know, I think it should be a natural thing. You know, I want to kind of create music with people that I genuinely F with. You know, like just genuinely, we just vibe with each other. You know, I don't really want to force anything, but I mean, there are tons. I feel like if I'm being like real about like who my 12-year-old self or like my younger self would just like die to work with now is like Tyler, you know, Childish Gambino. I don't know, of course Lana when I was like 12. Just like a lot of people that I would have died to. But I mean, now it's like there are a lot of artists that are kind of underground that I just think are sick. Like sick. There's like LaKaylee 47 and Jean Doe or whatever. She's fire. Smino, Moses Sumney, Crooks, all these different artists that like Tierra Whack. Oh my god. Dude, music is so good.
What interests me is like listening to your EP and hearing the reason why you named it like Don't Smile at Me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know like you've always wanted this, and you said you always want to be famous, like not famous, but you wanted to do this and be a part of this and perform and have concerts and have people come out and listen to you. But fame is such a different concept than all that. Fame is like something that you can't even explain. All of a sudden people want your photo, people scream when you get out of cars, they want to know about your business. Is that everything that you thought it was going to be? Is it everything that you kind of want to be?
No. No. It's weird, dude. Like, fame is disgusting, horrible, gross, throw up, blah. But the reason that all of that is worth it is so that I can do these shows. With that audience, oh my God, that's like priceless. You can't even, I would never be able to get that experience without the miserable aspect of my life, you know? And it sounds so annoying because it's like people, you know, I worked really hard to get here and I'm here and it's like I'm really grateful and I am, but you know, there are a lot of things that people don't know about until you're in them and then you understand. I mean, growing up, if I heard somebody who was like where I am right now say this kind of thing, I'd be like, what? Like, come on. But you don't understand until you understand, and then it's completely different. I don't know. But it's a beautiful thing to get to perform and be in the moment with them and like meet all of those kids outside. Like, I just want to go out there right now and just like go eat some pizza with them, you know?